This is Jacqueline Price, aka Rich Sister, and I welcome you to this edition of Thoughts for Vision, celebrating 10 years. Thoughts for Vision. I welcome you all here today. Hope you had, again, a wonderful and blessed Christmas weekend. Hope you have a wonderful and blessed Christmas weekend. And now we are in New Year's week as we're saying goodbye to these last few days of 2020 and about to enter the new year, 2021, which we all welcome for so many reasons, don't we? That we don't even need to discuss, right? But I just encourage you to look forward to with all kind of anticipation of a new year. Don't let the events of this year, don't let what has happened within this year discourage you at all from seeing the opportunities of this upcoming year. That's the bottom line. Don't let what has happened this year discourage you at all from what can take place for you. In fact, never mind 2021. What can happen to you within these next few days of 2020 that we have left? Don't let what has happened in this year discourage you, okay? Always look forward to anticipation of what can happen in your life, okay? And of course, you can watch the show. In fact, let me do this because I need to again share this show. Let me do this because I need to share it again on my profile page. Hold on, let me do that right now. You can watch this show in two places, okay? You can watch it on my, you can watch it on the Thoughts for Vision page, facebook.com/Thoughts for Vision. You can watch it on that page. And I just reshared it to my profile page. You can watch it there as well, facebook.com/Rich Sister. In fact, I'm going to make for sure it should be up there now. I'm going to make for sure. There we go. Yes, there we go. It's up there. So you can watch today's show from two places, okay? Once again, the Thoughts for Vision page, facebook.com/Thoughts for Vision. Once again, facebook.com/Thoughts for Vision. Or my profile page, facebook.com/Rich Sister. Once again, facebook.com/Rich Sister. Okay? So you can watch the show from both of those places. Okay? Check it out. Okay? And once again, just like I said, just be prayerful, be mindful of what can take place always in your life. You know, don't count out these last few days of 2020. Don't count out the whole of 2021 because of what happened during this year. As I constantly tell you all the time, God has a plan and a purpose for your life, okay? Just remember that. Just remember that, okay? Just remember that. Now, on to today's topic. Today's topic, your overall happiness. Once again, today's topic, your overall happiness. And this topic comes from an article that I ran across last night. And it's from I guess this is like a magazine. It's called Incorporated.com. It's from a website called Incorporated.com. And I'm going to pull so you can see what this looks like. Let's see, share screen. Just for you to see what this article looks like. Okay. That's what the article looks like. I must go ahead and scroll down. And the name of the article is called Warren Buffett says you can increase your overall happiness by making one simple choice. Okay. And it's a real short article. I welcome you to read it in full on your own time. This is the link. I'm going to pull up and put the link. That's the link right there on the screen to this article that you can check out fully on your own leisure. That's the link. It's from a website called Incorporated.com. Once again, the title, Warren Buffett says you can increase your overall happiness by making one simple choice. And I'm just going to read, I'm going to scroll down to the, let's see. Okay, let me see. I'm just going to read this. I'm just going to read the start of this, this right here, where you can see on my screen, that covers on the screen. I'm just going to read this part, and I'm going to leave it up to you to read the rest on your own leisure. But I'm going to read this section, okay? Over 20 years ago, at a lecture he gave at the University of Florida School of Business, an MBA student asked Warren Buffett a question. What will you do to live a happier life if you can live all over again? Buffett encouraged students to think about happiness from a more practical standpoint. None of us can live life all over again, but we can increase our overall happiness by choosing to make changes in our career, goals, finances, health, and relationships. The way to do it, this quote, the way to do it is, the way to do it is to play out the game and do something you enjoy all your life, end quote, he said. Quote, be associated with people you like. I only work with people I like. If I could make $100 million with a guy who causes my stomach to churn, I'd say no, end quote. He continued, quote, I urge you to work in jobs you love. You're out of your mind if you keep taking jobs that you don't like because you think it'll look good on your resume, end quote. I'm just going to read that part one more time. These two right here, I'm going to read these two sections again right here. Oh, excuse me. I'm just going to read this right here again. Quote, the way to do it is to play out the game and do something you enjoy all your life, end quote. He said, quote, be associated with people you like. I only work with people I like. If I could make $100 million with a guy who causes my stomach to churn, I'd say no, end quote. He continued, quote, I urge you to work in jobs you love. You're out of your mind if you keep taking jobs that you don't like because you think it'll look good on your resume, end quote. What do you think about what he said? What do you think about what he said? He's saying, do something you enjoy all your life. Now, to me, that seems simple, doesn't it? Do what you enjoy doing. You know, he says, quote, the way to do it is to play out the game and do something you enjoy all your life. Now, on one hand, some of you are out there would say, oh, well, that's easier said than done. And look who's saying it. He's got bukus of money. But does it take bukus of money to just enjoy doing what you love? Does it take bukus of money for you to just do what you love? You have to have bukus of money to enjoy what you love? It takes bukus of money. Really? I don't think so. Now I leave you to read the rest of that article on your own, because he talks about what you can do to ensure that you do what you love. But I'm just going to just focus on what I read to you. I mean, think about that. Just do what you love. Do what you love. I mean, this is, like I said, I encourage you to read the rest of the article, because it talks about 3 things you can do, but what helps as to why. The rest of the article talks about reasons, gives 3 reasons as to why you should heed to his advice and what it does for you to do what you love. But let's just stick to what's said right there. Do what you love. Isn't that what it's all about? Doing what you love to do. I mean, so all of us have a passion for something. God is calling us to do something. It's something that we have a passion for, that just make our hearts skip a beat. You know, we all have a passion for something. But of course, we've been fed all of our lives with, have that plan B, right? We've been taught that, to have a plan B. See, we have that plan A that makes our heart skips a beat. But what have we been told all our lives is to have a plan B, right? And plan B is typically just something you don't really like, you're not too crazy about, but you do it for the, like he said in the article, to build up a resume, or to make money, or to whatever. Have that plan B, right? Well, I remember, and I'm gonna pull that up. In fact, it's something that I'm gonna pull that up in my blog, but it's something that Steve Harvey talked about long while ago too. I'm gonna see if it's. Let me see. Gosh, I'm gonna find that. Because we've been taught to have a plan B, right? That plan B, right? Not something we really like doing, but something as backup, right? And I know I did a blog. That was one of my first few blogs, I'm trying to find it because it was something that Steve Harvey talked about. Like we've been saying that to have a plan B, but do you really want to focus on a plan B? Can you focus on a plan B and a plan A at the same time? See, the one thing that you really like to do, is your plan A. But we've been taught to focus on, have a plan B, which we're not really, the plan B, we're really not crazy about, right? But can you focus on both a plan A and a plan B at the same time? And see, that's the problem. You can't focus on both of those. You got to pick one. See, we've been taught about a plan B, have that plan B, but see, that's blocking your plan A. That's putting a block on your plan A. So you can't focus on the plan A and the plan B. That's the bottom line. You cannot focus on both plan A and plan B. You got to really pick as to which one is of priority to you. Okay? Is that plan B going to be priority, or is the plan A the thing that you really love to do? What's going to take priority? Like the article focuses on talking about your overall happiness, and that's where you really got to decide what you're going to focus on. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to look for this blog that I wrote. It was, like I said, one of the first few blogs that I've written. I'm trying to look for it, and I can tell you, but it's something about that's, like I said, Steve Harvey talked about this too. And, and it was called reworking your plan A. Instead of worrying about having a plan B, you may have to figure out a way to rework your plan A, because you really cannot focus on plan B and plan A at the same time. You really got to choose. You really got to choose. Of course, I can't find this, right? I'm desperately trying to find this blog that I've written about it. But it's so true about focusing your overall happiness. And I like when Warren Buffett talks about that, about doing what you love. Doing what you love is something, your heart just skips a beat when you're doing something that you love. It's nothing like it. It's really nothing like it. But we can get so blocked out with thinking, oh, well, have a plan B, that don't put your eggs all in one basket. Have that plan B, focus on that plan B. But I'm here to tell you, and it's something that I had to figure out for my life. I can't focus on plan B and plan A at the same time. I had to make a choice. I can't focus on both. It's plan B or plan A. I can't do both. How can you focus on two different plans? How can you do that? Simple. You can't. You can't focus on two different plans. I couldn't. I had to choose. And I'm choosing, as I've been for the last, definitely since April of 99, definitely for me, since April of 99, I made the decision. I can't focus on both plans. I have to choose. And I really made that decision for myself in April of '99 when I decided to leave doing 9 to 5 work, at least full time. Let me say, at least full time, where I decided to leave full time 9 to 5 work. Lord knows if I do any kind of like 9 to 5 work on that order, I make sure it's like temp work, you know, because I understand that, just as a whole, you may need to do a particular line of work to like maybe pay bills and stuff like that. But I keep it on the temporary, you know, that's the bottom line. I keep it on the temporary, you know, but I need to make the main focus. I need to make the main focus is my plan A. My plan A has to be the main focus. You know, doing what I love to do has to be the main focus. You know, it has to be the main focus. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to look for this blog. Of course, maybe I'm flitting too fast through this. Like I said, it was one of my first few blogs that I posted. I'm trying to find it. Still trying to find this. But it talks about, like I said, reworking your plan A. And like I said, that's something that Steve Harvey talked about at one point. Reworking your plan A. Reworking your plan A. So I know for me, I can't focus on both. I can't focus on both. It's a choice. I'm going to focus on I found it. Thank you. Because I just kept passing it up. I wrote this blog, and like I said, it was based off of a talk that Steve Harvey did on his radio program. And this was written on Friday, October the 27th, 2010. Like I said, this was one of my first blogs that I did through Thoughts for Vision, titled Keep Working on Your Plan A. Okay. And I just want to, I'm just going to read all of this because this is really reflective of this article. Like I said, this was one of the first few blogs that I did through Thoughts for Vision. Once again, dated, I had to put on my extra clear eyes because this writing is small. Ooh, amen. Glory, eyes, extra clear eyes where I can see. But I'm going to read this, one of the first few blogs that I did via Thoughts for Vision. And it's dated Friday, October the 22nd. Friday, October the 22nd, 2010. Keep working on your plan A. I'm going to read the whole blog. I listened to Steve Harvey's radio program. If you're not familiar with the show, he starts the show with a 12-minute inspirational message. He has shared this point numerous times, and I want to reiterate. I'm paraphrasing, but it's on the line of having a plan B means that you're not serious about your plan A. Looking back on my life, I see where I have unknowingly implemented this train of thought. I knew before leaving high school that I wanted to be an actress. So when I went to college, I immediately designated my major as theater arts. As I went halfway through school, there were times where I thought to myself to add a minor or maybe even another major. But I didn't because I simply wasn't interested in anything else. So I graduated from college in 1993 with my BA. After college, I went and got my real job so that I can eat, right? I hated every moment of it because it wasn't my passion. In 1999, I said to myself, you have one chance at this thing called life. There are no do-overs. What are you going to do with it? So my decision was made, and I never looked back. I remember one night when I went to the LA chapter of SAG for a meeting, there was a man who recognized me and said, I remember when you told me that you were going to get into SAG. Now I see you here at this meeting. Congratulations. That's the power of working your plan A. So don't get off track with a plan B. I don't know about you, but I don't have the time to work two plans. But keep in mind that your plan A may rework itself in other ways. That's why I started this blog. Different times throughout my life, I have written skits, poems, and the like to try to be an inspiration to people. Acting is one form of expression. Writing is another. So don't give up on your plan A. It will be well worth the journey. It'll be well worth the journey. And it has been. It has been. You know, God has put a passion in you for something. What is it? You know, I know you hear that question all the time of if you could do anything and money wasn't an issue. You heard that before, right? If you could do anything and money, you know, what would that thing you'd be doing if money wasn't an issue? But I put the question before you. Why are you making money an issue? Why is money an issue? Why aren't you putting your plan A before money? You know, you know. I'm going to read that part in the article again, what Warren Buffett says. I'm going to read that, and I want to talk about just this, what I read to you. Like I said, I encourage you to read the whole article, but I'm just going to read this again, what he said. Quote, the way to do it is to play out the game and do something you enjoy all your life, end quote. He said, quote, be associated with people you like. I only work with people I like. If I can make $100 million with a guy who causes my stomach to churn, I'd say no, end quote. He continued, I urge you to work in jobs you love. You're out of your mind if you keep taking jobs that you don't like because you think it'll look good on your resume, end quote. Now let's talk about this this first part, and I'm going to add to it, okay? This first part, be associated with people you like. I only work with people I like. If I could make $100 million with a guy who causes my stomach to churn, I'd say no. And it's so true. And I've really experienced this. I started really experiencing it really last year, but definitely throughout this year. Being with people that you like, you know. So you ain't got to say nothing about people you don't like. I can't work with people that I don't like. I mean, how can you really work with people you don't like? How can you work with people you don't like? I can't. But I want to add to that. Okay. See, not only should you like them, that's a given. Let me add to that. They should like you as well. Definitely people you work with, not only should you like them, they should like you as well. It can't be a one-way street with that like stuff. As well as you liking them, they should like you as well. It's got to be a two-way street. It's got to be a two-way street. See, I can't just like you. You have to like me as well. See, that can't be a two-way. That can't be a one-way street. Not only me liking you, you have to like me as well. Because let me tell you about that. See, never mind me liking you. You have to like me. Because last year, I'm telling you, I had to clear myself. I had to clear myself of people. If not totally cut them off. Like it's just one situation where I had to totally cut someone off. But the rest of the situations, I just had to seriously minimize my time with some others. There was one I had to totally cut off. There's one I had to totally cut off from my life. But the rest of them, I had to seriously minimize my time with them. Because I really found out that they didn't like me, really. They liked what I could do for them. See, some people, they don't like you. They like what you can do for them. And it was something that I was trying to not really see for too long. Because you don't want to think that about people. You want to think that somebody really likes you. See, you know how you feel about them. You like them. Even in some cases, you love them. But you really got to look at, do they like you? See, I got to add to this article to say not just you liking them. They have to like you. That can't be a one-way street. You see, not only me liking you, you have to like me as well. You have to care about me. You have to want the best for me as well. It can't be a two-way street. I mean, I'm sorry, it can't be a one-way street. It can't be a one-way street. That's got to be as much as I love and care for you, like you, look, that's got to be in return. Okay. See, you can't just care about what I'm doing for you. You can't care about just me serving you. See, too many people, I figured out, they didn't really like me, care about me. They just cared about what I could do for them. They just cared about me serving them. They could give a, you almost cussed. Oh, they could care less about me and what was best for me. And caring about me. So I'm just telling you, that has to be, in addition to you liking the person, they have to like you as well. That has to be a two-way street. You have to like me, care about me, want the best for me as well. See, like I said, one person I had to totally cut off. Totally cut off. But the rest of them, I had to minimize my time with them. Because I see they really don't care about me. They just care about what I could do for them. Okay. Very key, very important. Not only you caring about them, they have to care about you. And then the other part, quote, I urge you to work in jobs you love. You're out of your mind if you keep taking jobs that you don't like because you think it'll look good on you. You hear that? You're out of your mind. And I happen to agree with that. You are out your mind. You are out your ever-loving mind. If you spend any more of your time at a job that you hate. What, and the purpose of that is what? You losing sleep, you get having all kinds of health issues, sitting at a job you hate for what reason? Oh, that's right, because somebody told you about work on your plan B, have a plan B in place. That's right. But if plan B is not your passion, if plan B is what you hate, the purpose of plan B again is what? See, I don't have no more time to sit doing stuff that I hate. I don't have no more time for it. I ended that in April '99, sitting at somewhere that I hate. I can't. That's not doing nothing for me, but giving me health issues and just make me feel like crap. No, I don't have no more time for that. I gave that up in April '99. Gave it up. We ain't got no more time for plan B's. Let the plan A get reworked. We can do that. See, allow God to rework your plan A. You know, it may be tailored in a different fashion. You know, what you do, maybe that God may open other doors in areas that you never even thought about. And see, Thoughts for Vision is a good example. I mean, you know, in one season, I didn't see Thoughts for Vision coming. You know, it's like what I said in my blog. Let me see. I'm gonna read this ending part of the blog again. So don't get off track with a plan B. I don't know about you, but I don't have the time to work two plans. But keep in mind that your plan A may rework itself in other ways. That's why I started this blog. Different times throughout my life, I have written skits, poems, and the like to try to be an inspiration to people. Acting is one form of expression. Writing is another. So don't give up on your plan A. It will be well worth the journey. See, Thoughts for Vision was another way that my plan A was reworked. You know, little did I know. You know, at one point I just saw myself just as an actress, which that's definitely one of my passions. But then Thoughts for Vision came, and I really didn't see the fullness of it when I started Thoughts for Vision. I swear to God, I was just at one season just looking at other blogs on Blogger, and then I was just checking out other shows on Blog Talk Radio. And I mean, I'll never forget October the 20th, 2010. Like I said, I was just on Blogger reading somebody else's blog. And the Lord just put in my spirit, start your own blog. I was like, I really could have contributed that to the chili dog I ate the day before. But I thank God I didn't. I even reluctantly, I mean, I made in a sense, but I swear I reluctantly started that blog. I didn't get it. I really didn't. I mean, I heeded to word, but I did it reluctantly. I wasn't really feeling it. But I was like, it was something about when he said, start your own blog. I can, like I said, I really could have just passed over that thought and just let it, okay, maybe, I don't know. Maybe that wasn't Lord. Like I said, the chili dog that I ate the day before. But I started it, but I'm serious, reluctly. I started it because I was like, blog? I want to be an actress. I ain't thinking about no blog. You know, but I thank God every day. That was just a different form of expression. Like I said, acting is one form of expression, writing is another one. Little did I know. And that was October the 20th. October the 20th, 2010, where I started. That's how Thoughts for Vision got started, through the blog, first and foremost. October the 20th, 2010. And then on October the 27th, I started a Blog Talk Radio account. And how I heard about Blog Talk Radio, I'll never forget my friend Dana Keel. In fact, that was back in, I want to say 2007, 2008. It's a event that takes place typically around October time. It's called the Taste of Soul. I'll never forget Dana Keel. I ran into Dana Keel during the Taste of Soul, and she was telling me about Blog Talk Radio. That's why I first heard about it. And she was talking about how she was doing her show. And I was just like, oh, well, congratulations. I wasn't even thinking about, that was my first time even hearing about Blog Talk Radio. And you can imagine I wasn't nowhere near thinking about doing a show of my own. She was just telling me about her show. And I was like, oh, okay, well, congrats. I wish you well. And from there, I started listening to her show that she did on Blog Talk Radio, as well as run across some other people's shows and like or whatever have you. But like I said, up until October the 20th, 2010, I ain't thought about starting no blog. I ain't thought about doing a radio show, nothing. Until October the 20th, 2010, the Lord whispered into my spirit, start your own blog. And I just thank God that that wasn't a thought that I just let go out my head. I swear to God, I reluctantly, now that I admit, I reluctantly started the blog. I really wasn't feeling it. I was like, blog, I'm an actress. I don't want to start. But I thank God every day that I started that blog. Because so many connections to people and places and opportunities and would not have came about had I not started that blog. Like I said, the blog started October the 20th, 2010. And then with listening to shows on Blog Talk Radio on October the 27th, I started a Blog Talk Radio account. And then for the couple weeks, I practiced working Blog Talk Radio, whatever have you. And then on November the 8th, 2010, I started the first Thoughts for Vision radio show. So not even 3 weeks later, I started the first Thoughts for Vision radio show. And from there, the rest is history, as they said. Here we are 10 years later, Thoughts for Vision still going on strong. 10 years later. Had its ups and downs, its difficult times. But I thank God for the people that I met, the opportunities that I've had with starting Thoughts for Vision. I tell you, it's been a blessing. You know, there have been some difficult times, but it has been a blessing. And Thoughts for Vision is still going strong 10 years later. Just a different working of the plan A. It's all part of the plan A. See, I don't need to start a plan B. I don't need to think about a plan B ever again. But if you allow your plan A to be reworked, you know, as well as different opportunities comes, you'll have opportunities come as far as your initial plan too. See, like with acting, I can look back at all the opportunities that I've had with acting as well. And it's just all been a blessing. It's just simply been, you know, when I released in April 99, when I released the idea of a plan B, I saw, as Steve Harvey talked about, reworking your plan A. And that's what I want to encourage all you to do. Learn to rework your plan A. You know, plan A leaves you with so many different opportunities. See, don't think of, because like I said, I can't work two plans at the same time. I just cannot do it. I cannot work two plans. One plan A. But be open to your plan A reworking itself by opening up different opportunities that you never thought about that was possible. That's the way to think about it. Rework your plan A. Be open and available to your plan A reworking itself. See, don't get distracted with trying to work two plans. That's going to lead you to not working any plan. Allow your plan A to rework itself into new opportunities. And just looking back, really over the whole of my life, but definitely since April of '99, giving up the plan B idea, just really looking back how the plan A has reworked itself. I didn't really talk about the whole of my life, but definitely since April of '99, it's been awesome to see with the people that I've met, the opportunities that I've had, to see the plan A rework itself. To experience what Warren Buffett is talking about in this article. The way to do it is to play out the game and do something you enjoy all your life. I urge you to work in jobs you love. You're out of your mind if you keep taking jobs that you don't like because you think it'll look good on your resume. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. You are out your mind, out your ever-loving mind, to sit at a job that you hate, ruining your health, ruining your peace of mind. And sitting at a job you hate does what? You know, does what exactly? But gives you health problems and doesn't leave you with a peace of mind. You feel like you're just on this earth existing. That's not a good feeling. That was horrible. I didn't like feeling like I was just existing. That's horrible. That's a horrible way to live. I learned. I got a dump trying to figure out two plans. No, one plan A. But allow the plan A to rework itself into different opportunities that I didn't see before. Be open and available to new opportunities. Okay? Be open and available to new opportunities. Okay? But I really encourage you to read the rest of that article because it suggests reasons why you should heed to Buffett's advice. And I'll just read the three reasons. And I'll leave you to read the rest of the article in full on your own. They say there are plenty of good reasons why you should heed Buffett's advice and do what you love, including 1, more opportunities, 2, more alignment with the things you care about, 3, more motivation, which leads to your success. Once again, to read those 3 reasons, there are plenty of good reasons why you should heed Buffett's advice and do what you love, including 1, more opportunities, 2, more alignment with the things you care about, and 3, more motivation, which leads to your success. And I leave you to read that in full, read all of that in full. Okay. So again, 1, more opportunities, 2, more alignment with the things you care about. 3, more motivation, which leads to your success. That's why you should do what you love to do. Number 1, more opportunities. Number 2, more alignment with the things you care about. Number 3, more motivation, which leads to your success. I leave you to read about those 3 things in full, and it's very powerful and very true. I mean, I just don't understand being on this earth and not living not 1 second of your life doing what you love to do. Just 1 second of not doing what you love to do. It's a horrible feeling. And I only know because I did it. With either not doing it what I really love to do at all, or, like I said, trying to work 2 plans at the same time. You can't. It just feels too much like you're just existing. It's a horrible feeling. You just feel like you're existing. You're not living what God is. You're not doing what God has created you to do. It's horrible. It's a horrible way to live. It's horrible. Ain't nothing nice about it. It's a horrible way to live. Doing nothing but ruining your health, ruining your peace of mind. It's a horrible way to live. Are you still on this earth, not doing what you love to do, or trying to work 2 plans at the same time? Or are you allowing your plan A to be reworked into new opportunities? I encourage you to look at that for real though, because definitely after the year we done had, hopefully what you experienced this year has encouraged you to really look at your life, really take that. It's the end of the year, and this is the time where you should always, the end of the year, first of the year, you're trying to reevaluate. You're really trying to make that assessment, that evaluation of what has your life has been this year so far, and what are you looking forward to the next year, and really something to consider. Are you still sitting on this earth, not doing what you love to do, or you're trying to work between 2 different plans? Or are you allowing your plan A to be reworked into other opportunities? Never mind what you really want to do, but letting it rework itself to new opportunities you never thought about, but you become in love with just as well. And that's why I thank God in April of '99, I released that idea of plan B, of trying to work between 2 different plans. I can't do it. That leads me to not focus on any plan at all. But when I ditched that plan B idea and took it on for reworking the plan A, I just look back and say, wow, the opportunities I had, the people that I've met, would have never done it if I didn't allow my plan A to be reworked. I thank God for it. So I encourage you all out there to allow your plan A to be reworked. See, don't give it up totally. Don't try to work in between 2 different plans. Allow your plan A to be reworked. More opportunities, more growth, more development can only come as a result of having your plan A reworked. Okay? That is all I have to say about that topic. I hope what I've said to you today has truly, truly blessed your life. Before I go, some announcements, some reminder announcements, okay? Definitely welcome you to join me tonight. I'm giving you another opportunity with the in preparing for the cash flow club, the Thoughts for Vision Cash Flow Club. That's going to start actually this coming Friday. It's going to start New Year's Day, 7 p.m. Okay. Bottom line, like I said, Thoughts for Vision, taking it up to a new level for 2021. Okay. And one of the things that's going to be new starting this year is Thoughts for Vision Cash Flow Club starting this coming Friday, New Year's Day at 7 p.m. Okay. And tonight, I'm reminding you there's going to be a cash flow tutorial. If you're interested in participating in cash flow, and for those of you who do not know what cash flow is, it is a game that was created by Robert T. Kiyosaki, which is the creator of the Rich Dad Corporation. Y'all may have heard of him and are familiar with his books. The two main books in the two first books of the Rich Dad series, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the Cash Flow Quadrant, you may be most familiar with, or you may have read some of his other books in the Rich Dad series. But definitely he created a game called Cash Flow. So we all grew up playing Monopoly, right? Well, cash flow is a whole nother different level because, like I said, as much as you can read books, there's that life application. And that's what cash flow is really good with, that life application. And I'm going to start my own cash flow club on behalf of Thoughts for Vision. And that's going to start this coming Friday, New Year's Day. Well, I should say New Year's night, because it's going to start at 7 p.m. All of the U.S. times, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Mountain time, 9 p.m. Central time, and 10 p.m. Eastern time. And that's going to take place on the 1st of every month, okay? But tonight, I'm going to again attempt to hold a cash flow tutorial. Okay, and if you are interested in participating in the cash flow tutorial tonight, that's going to take place at 6:30 p.m. tonight. So to give you all the U.S. times with that, that's going to be 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 7:30 p.m. Mountain time, 8:30 p.m. Central time, and 9:30 p.m. Eastern time tonight. If you want to participate in the cash flow tutorial, I'm going to pull up the link where you can go to the that's the event link where you can go to where I have advertised about the cash flow tutorial. Go to that event link and you'll see the advertisement for the cash flow, the event page for the cash flow tutorial, and it'll include, and it's going to be done via Zoom, okay? And you'll see the meeting link and the passcode for the Zoom cash flow tutorial tonight. If you want to participate, it's a tutorial of the game Cash Flow to prepare for the Thoughts for Vision Cash Flow Club coming up January the 1st. And the meeting link and the passcode is on that event page. So if you want to, and I'm going to put that in the comments as well. The link is in the link is on the screen, but I'm going to post that in the comments. as well. Okay. You need to do that as well. Post it in the comments so you can go right to it from the comment page. So there you go. The comment is up, okay, as well as it's on the screen, okay? So you can check that out, okay? And you can click right to it. Like I said, that event page leads you to the cash flow tutorial info taking place tonight at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. To give you all of the U.S. times again, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 7:30 p.m. Mountain time, 8:30 p.m. Central time, and 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. Once again, a tutorial of the game Cash Flow to prepare for the Thoughts for Vision Cash Flow Club coming up January the 1st. This coming Friday, okay? And it's going to take place at 7 p.m. Pacific time, okay? 7 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Mountain time, 9 p.m. Central time, 10 p.m. Eastern time, okay? And it's going to take place on the 1st of every month, okay? So if you want to participate in that tutorial tonight, please feel free to do so, okay? Please feel free to do so, okay? And also a reminder of the vision board experience. The vision board experience, and that is taking place. That is going to take place on the 15th of every month. And of course, I want to give you the link for that. That is the link. And let me post this. Let me do this and put it up on the screen so you'll know what it looks like. Okay. I welcome you to participate in the vision board experience. Okay, take that off. Take that off too. Okay, take that off too. So I welcome you to participate in the vision board experience that's going to take place on the 15th of every month. And I'm going to pull this up on the screen so you can see what it looks like. There it is on the screen. I'm just going to make it wide, full screen for you. That is the vision board. That is the Eventbrite page for the vision board experience coming up on the 15th of every month. That is going to take place for the first time on January the 15th. It's going to take place on the 15th of every month. This is starting this first of a series of paid online events. I mean, everything that I've done via Thoughts for Vision has been, at no cost. But the Lord put this on my heart to start the first of a series of paid online events, the Vision Board Experience. And it's going to make up so far 3 segments: one-on-one, speed networking, presentation with conversation. So excited about it. Turning your vision board into reality. Let me put that down where you can see it. And it's this section right here. You see where my cursor is at, where I'm reading it. Turning your vision board into reality. One-on-one, speed networking, presentation with conversation. Get on board with clarity. I'm going to scroll down. You see where it says about this event. You see where my cursor is circling around it. To find out more about the event, watch that YouTube video that's posted right there on the page. It's giving you full explanation about the series of events, explaining each one to you in full just take the time where it says about this event. Check out this YouTube page that's posted right there on the page that explain more about it. And then definitely, if you want to participate, you can buy tickets. In general admission to any of these segments, one-on-one, speed networking, presentation with conversation, general admission is $20. Okay, $20. And the way you purchase there's two ways in which to purchase tickets. Now you can do it here on this page, on this Eventbrite page, and you can scroll. You see this section saying select a date. My cursor is there, select a date. You click on that, select the date. And I have set up all of the dates from January to December of the whole of 2021. See, January, the first one being January the 15th. And that's also going to start at 7 p.m. Pacific time. U.S. times again, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Mountain time, 9 p.m. Central time, 10 p.m. Eastern time. So my East Coasters, hopefully you'll be willing to stay up, okay? And so it covers for the whole of 2021 from January to December, okay? All of those 15ths for the whole year of 2021 from January to December, okay? You can purchase tickets for whatever session you want to take, okay? And just giving you the whole of the first quarter of the year. January the 15th is going to be one-on-one. February the 15th is going to be speed networking. And March the 15th is going to be presentation with conversation. And I think it's going to pretty much stay along in that order with each quarter, unless something comes up where I have to change the order. But that's the first quarter, definitely, of the year to cover that January, February, March. Once again, January the 15th, one-on-one. February the 15th, speed networking. March the 15th, presentation with conversation, and on and on and on. That's going to what I plan to be the order of each quarter, unless something happens where I have to change the order. But that is the page where you can buy your tickets. Like I said, general admission is $20. Now that's one way you can pay, okay? Your 20 is to do it via this Eventbrite page, or you can also do it by my other methods of payment. My other methods of payment, which you can see right along here, right here where my cursor is at. You can do it by PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Apple website. Either one of those three. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Apple website, and the tag to all three across the board is Rich Sister One. RICHSISTAH1. Now let me first of all put the link, because I need to put this link in the comments, the page for this this Eventbrite page, and let me put the link in the comments. Let me do that. All right. So I had to put it, you see it on the screen, of course, but I got to put the link in the comments so you can go right to it. So that link is in the comments, as well as on the screen. That is the link that I just posted in the comments for you to go to that Eventbrite page for the vision board experience. Like I said, two ways to purchase tickets via general admission: to go on that page and pay for general admission to whichever month session that you want to go on, or, like I said, other methods of payment. You can do PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. Apple website to either one of those three, okay? PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, tag for all three across the board is Rich Sister One. RICHSISTAH1. I'm going to put that in the comments as well as put it on the screen. Excuse me. Put that on the screen. Where is okay? PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Apple website, any of the three across the board. Tag is Rich Sister One. RICHSISTAH1. It is on the screen as well as posted in the comments. Okay. And also, if you want to participate for the presentation with conversation segment, if you are interested in being an on-screen participant, like if you want to represent as far as you as an individual or for your business, I am looking for people to participate in that segment, can't talk, as an on-screen participant. Okay? If you are interested in that, please contact me. And our preferred method of contact is by email at thoughtsforvision@yahoo.com. Okay? As well as got it up on the screen. I'm going to put it in the comments. thoughtsforvision@yahoo.com. That is the preferred way to contact me is through my email, thoughtsforvision@yahoo.com. Posting that in the comments as well. Email thoughtsforvision@yahoo.com is on the screen and in the comments. Prefer you contact me that way, or push come to shove if you want to inbox me on the Thoughts for Vision page, facebook.com/thoughtsforvision, or on my profile page, facebook.com/rich sister. You can inbox me as well, but the preferred method of contact is email, thoughtsforvision@yahoo.com, so we can talk and discuss it. And if I decide that you will be chosen to be an on-screen participant, there is a fee because you're paying for, in a sense, an online booth, in a sense. So the entry fee, there is an entry fee, and the entry fee is $40. Okay, entry fee is $40, and the way that you pay for that is, of course, I'll bring it up again on the screen. The way you pay for that is PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, tag for all three is Rich Sister One. Of course, that is not this fee is not to be paid for on the Eventbrite page, obviously for the obvious reasons, because like I said, that's something that's to be discussed, and I decide whether you're going to participate or not. So that is the method for your $40 entry fee. Okay, that is the only methods only for to pay that $40 fee, and that's as you're chosen to be a part of it. Okay, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, tag for all three across the board is Rich Sister One, RICHSISTAH1. Or of course by those methods, you can pay for your general admission as well. You can pay your $20 general admission, or you can go to the Eventbrite page and pay for your general admission as well, as I showed you. But I hope you participate. I'm looking forward to it. So looking forward to it. So excited about it. Like I said, on this page, if you want to find out more about this event, like I said, go across go on this part of the page where it says about this event. Take the time in your leisure to watch this YouTube video, okay, that I have posted on the page to discuss everything in full, okay? And like I said, that is going to take place on the 15th, on the 15th of every month. So looking forward to both of those events coming up starting in January of 2021. Thoughts for Vision Cash Flow Club. Thoughts for Vision Cash Flow Club. Okay. And the Vision Board Experience coming up in January of 2021. Okay. Coming up in January of 2021. Okay. The 1st and the 15th. Oh, Lord Jesus. Forgetting I ain't on the screen. Forgetting I'm not on the screen no more. Lord Jesus. Y'all just looking at my toe up here. But anyway. Oh, Lord. Forgetting I ain't got the screen blocked no more. But yeah, coming up January 2021. Thoughts for Vision Cash Flow Club. The Vision Board Experience, okay, coming up in January of 2021. Thoughts for Vision Cash Flow Club starting on January the 1st. The Vision Board Experience starting on January the 15th, okay? Once again, Thoughts for Vision Cash Flow Club starting on January the 1st. And the Vision Board Experience starting on January the 15th, okay? The 1st, the 15th, the 1st, the 15th. What is that synonymous with, those dates? The 1st and the 15th. Welfare, food stamps, right? Because we hear about the 1st and the 15th, right? That's synonymous typically with welfare and food stamps, right? But I ask of you, what do you want your 1st and 15th to look like in 2021? Do you want it to continue to be synonymous with welfare and food stamps? Or do you want your 1st and 15th of 2021 to be synonymous with financial literacy, with being about the plan and purpose that God has for your life? What do you want your 1st and 15th of 2021 to be synonymous with? Welfare, food stamps, financial literacy, and being about the plan that God has for your life. Welfare, food stamps, financial literacy, being about the plan that God has for your life. It's up to you. Okay? It's up to you. Make that decision for yourself, okay? For more info about me, about Thoughts for Vision, one place and one place only for you to go to, and that's to my website, www.jackie, oh Lord Jesus, let me say that again, www.jackie.com. I'm going to pull that up on the screen just in case you never seen it before. I mean, you see everybody else's website, so hey, let me show mine if you've never been to it. That is my website, JackieAP.com. Need any info about me, about Thoughts for Vision, that is the place for you to go, okay? If you need info about me, about Thoughts for Vision, www.JackieJackieAP.com. Going to post that link in the comments as well. If you ever need any info about me, okay, that is the place to go. That is so the place to go. www.jackiejackieap.com. Okay? Check it out. And that is going to end things for the show today. Thank you so very much for tuning into the show today. If you missed any part of this broadcast, I welcome you to check it out in the replay. If you missed any part of this broadcast, check it out in the replay. And I welcome you to share the broadcast with your friends, with your loved ones. Share the broadcast or rewatch this again if you need this, or if you know somebody in life that needs this. Share the broadcast, okay? And be blessed by it, okay? But thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, if you missed any part of this broadcast, check it out in the replay and share the broadcast with your loved one, with your friends, okay? You know, be willing to rework your plan A. Just be willing to rework your plan A to be about the plan and the purpose that God has for your life, okay? Because as I say all the time, God has a plan and a purpose for your life, okay? Be about it, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in to the broadcast today. And remember, God's thoughts plus your vision equals greatness. Once again, God's thoughts plus your vision equals greatness. Take care, and you all have a wonderful and blessed day.